Well, it's one of the most popular traditions of this time of year, decorating your Christmas tree. But before you string the colorful lights and ornaments, there are a few things to keep in mind. Anna Silver joins us live in studio with what local first responders and fire officials want you to consider for your safety.
Well, according to the National Fire Protection Association, more than 200 home fires start with a Christmas tree each year. Brad Terry, Battalion Chief for the Nampa Fire Department, says it's important to pick out a fresh tree and check the needles.
Bang it on the ground, see if a lot of needles fall off. Should only be a few needles falling off. You could also bend the needles. If the needles break, that usually means the tree's dry.
Terry says you should water your tree at least once a day. The tree shouldn't be near any heat sources such as heating vents and fireplaces. Terry recommends to use LED lights and to make sure none of them are broken. He says don't overload the circuits by plugging too many sets of lights into a single extension cord.
I've seen entire houses burned up from these, both mobile homes and also houses. Houses usually lose a room or two. I've seen entire mobile homes burned up by Christmas trees, which also brings up that you need to have working smoke detectors and make sure your exits are always clear. That way, if there is a problem, you're able to get out of the house. He
says space heaters need to be away from anything flammable and turned off when you're away.
I remember distinctly over on 16th Avenue North. I was fairly new, like really new. And we go up in this trailer house and it's ripping, it's good, it's blowing out the front door. And by the time I had the line in there, it was a mobile home. By the time I had the line in there, it had burned almost everything up. I got it put out, but it was all from a Christmas tree.
Good advice.
Yeah, well, as you saw earlier, I was just so excited to remind everybody about the safety.
Get out here, yeah, get in place.
Yeah, so obviously a lot of people keep their trees up through New Year's and maybe even a little after, but actually that kind of increases the chances of it drying out, which isn't good, of course, for all of this.
You want to hang on to that Christmas spirit as long as they possibly can.
Right.
Now,
yeah.
when it does come time to get rid of the tree, there's a couple places that people can take them, right?
Yeah, so here in Nampa, you can take it to the Kohler Lawn Cemetery, actually, and they will recycle it for you. All you have to do is just drop it off, and then other areas have their own programs as well, and we'll get that on our website, 6underside.com.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Anna.